yet again with another video. Told y'all I was coming back. It will be early in the morning the next day, but I was coming back nonetheless. I am here to stream some more Horizon. Yeah. So let's get right into this. Go ahead and do what I got to do on my end. Let me do this. All right, so now that I've done what I have to do, let's go ahead and let's continue do this mission. Since we are in the SOS
There's
coordinates.
some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot,
Yeah, I
so
remember
it
I
sent the
didn't.
distress signal.
Wasn't nothing over there.
Maybe. Looks like some kind of data center. You might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, command log. Storage unit access. Data transfer initiated. Operations suspended. Fusion reactor on standby mode. And download initiated. Beamcast initiated. Destination redacted. Of course, it's redacted.
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed. This was a Far Zenith research lab. Looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So
Okay.
Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here,
So,
probably.
exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
But then why? At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
Is there anything in here I need to see? Oh, would you look at that? Cool. Okay, that goes down. Okay, that goes downstairs. Oh, bro. Let's go upstairs first, and then we'll go down. I should really squeeze through that. Clearly, there, that's a no-go. Man, pump borrow. Okay. Okay, those
All
are
this
far.
stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yep, sounds
Yeah.
about.
That sounds about right.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Borrow. All right. All right, so can't get to that door, so we have no choice. But maybe to go this way?
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
What were they
This place
for?
keeps on going. Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine
Oh.
that makes a person. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Maybe this is where they made the other Sobek clone. Spoon-fed, Daniel McGill. Oh, okay. This is interesting. This is from one of the Zeniths that I fought. I wish you'd been on the call with me. Call with me with Zero Dawn. Whoever negotiated this deal with them was ingenious. A bunch of our old tech collecting dust in storage in exchange for a copy of all human knowledge. Talk about a bargain. And this guy heading up Luthia subfunction, Patrick Brochard Klein, you could practically see sparkles in his eyes when he was bombarding us with follow-up questions on the ectogenic chamber design. It was like we were waving catnip in front of him. Anyway, they're requesting additional material on nutrition delivery. However, gave the go ahead, so send over everything we have. Bogart Klein will probably pee his pants in glee. Huh. Wait. Hold up. So this was 14. Wait, because I want to see something. Wait. Nope, that's not it. Where is his letter at? Let's see. Yeah, I can't remember where that was, but I was looking because I think that might have something to do with something I grabbed previously. But we will kind of deal with that. See about that as we go. Do they have me jumping into here?
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
Open this door. Alright. Bro, Aloy over here cold in the mud. Alright, let's explore some of these rooms. I'm sure there's some story points in here. Like, low-key, this show is like, this movie, I said show. This game is starting to be a lot, I'm starting to see a lot of alien vibes in this. Okay. Progress report. Data Corrupted has seen significant improvement, decreasing the time between touch-ups that commercially available treatments like Amastas Rejugen require. As for Malik's team, the latest result from their neurophysiology experiments seem promising with the supplementary data provided by our Tokyo facility. We seem to be closing in on functional first generation implants. Oh, this is them how they got their little powers or whatever. Maybe meanwhile our friends in Zurich have sent over their findings on WBE. The results, mixed results. A couple of promising avenues, but anything bordering on a real digital transcendence looks to be decades away, if not Oh, okay. So this is how they kind of became like basically aliens, essentially. They got their superpowers. Oh, interesting. Okay, what's this? Okay. As you will undoubtedly have heard by now, we have lost the brightest star among us. Research on the ectogenesis for the Odyssey is near and dear to Peter. On behalf of the new High Council, I will commend you all for your efforts and your strides in the last several years. Yet as we mourn our founder, we must also keep our gaze on the bright future ahead. To that end, we will be shifting project priorities over the coming days. You will be briefed on the exciting developments in longevity research from our Tokyo and Lagos facilities with new assignments. Okay. I'm seeing, not necessarily seeing the dots connect with that one. Wait, so... So where did those ones that I just grabbed go? Yeah, like, what? Okay, that's about the world. No. These gotta be it here. Okay.
I don't think so.
This is interesting because I wonder if they would have been trying to get powers this whole time. Oh, so that just leads down here. Okay. I just went around.
So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
She was like, he a real one. Okay, this place is huge, bruh. They like, hey, y'all, go ahead and explore, bro. Like, this room is gigantic.
The control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go in here first. So let's go in here and pop this door open. Well, I stand corrected. It was just an empty room. I stand corrected.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right.
237. I bet she's gonna be a clone of her. I'm calling it right now. Watch, it's a clone of her. Yep, what I tell you.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I'd hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsineth. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now.
Whoa.
But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye. So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Nah, bro, you gonna have to go.
Shit, they can fly. Aloy. Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2 of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Yeah, bro, it's time to go.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
Alright.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl on the clone.
Oh, this sucks.
Here it comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
Ooh, shoot.
I should scan
Dang
that
it.
thing. See if it has any weak spots. That thing's quick.
Acid trap here. Oh, shoot. Uh, uh. Ooh, shoot. Come on. Shoot. There we go. Only out. Dang it. There we go. Bro! Bro, this thing got a whole lot of health. Dang it, not enough resources. Ooh, you think you slick. You think you slick. Oh my gosh. Woo, shoot. Oh. Bruh. Bruh, come on, fam. There we go. Ooh, shoot. How am I out of arrows? This can't be the move. Alright. Yeah, this ain't. Y'all can freeze it? Dang it. Okay. Wow. Oh, shoot. Bro, I'm over here fighting for my freaking life. Come on out. Bro. Dang it. Ooh, shoot. Oh! 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 He just came. There we go. Bro, I'm over here just missing. Oh, shoot. Eee. Oh. Come on. Oh! Oh my, oh shoot! You gone. Oh. Oh no. Shoot. Let's freaking go.
There.
Almost lost my life with that one, but bruh.
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is
I gotta do this a second time. Bro. They like, hey yo, you gotta do this one more time, big fella. What you doing? Oh my gosh. Alright. Man. Bro. This kinda suck. Ability to deal damage while falling. Stealth damage. No. None of that's gonna help me. No, I'm in the best stuff I need to be in right now. Bro, I don't have the health for this. Oh shoot, it's a box right here. Oh my goodness. I'm like, dog, I don't have the health I do not have the health to sustain this battle. There we go. What's this?
I don't think it'll connect.
Okay. I'm about to be like, oh shoot, that connected this whole time? Is there anything else in here I need? Y'all think of the mess? Oh, there's something else I missed over here. Man, this little thing right here I got in my hand came so clutch. Cause I really thought that was gonna be it for me. I thought that was gonna be curtains. Cause sheesh, that was actually kind of hard. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be, but it was hard enough.
Top and deal with that other Spectre. I just
Bro.
hope Aaron stays in cover.
Oh shoot, I went the wrong turn. Gotta do this one more time. Bro, it'd have been great to.
Aaron!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Alright, let's try to.
I'm almost there.
We got this. We
Just
got
hurry.
this. We got this. I'm on my way. Oh shoot. Here we go. Bruh.
That doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron.
Alright. This man sound like he on death's door.
I'm here.
Watch out! That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Yeah, I need something for acid, which I don't have.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some kind of shield. I need to sneak around behind it. It'll be a tough fight if I take that base.
Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, that thing gonna be stationary. Cool, because I'm about to take that thing out right now.
could use it against the Spectre.
Ooh, let's go. Okay, let's put that down right here.
Shield's down! It's on the move!
I got your back, Aloy.
You gonna hold on to that right there.
A heavy weapon. That could help.
Let's come around here. Alright. Stay calm. Stay calm.
They're on guard for now.
Shoot. Let me see if I can distract it. Ooh!
How many times do I have to hit this thing? I grab it if you need it. Live long, kill your enemy. Now this is why I came along. Aloy, ammo! What happened?
Ooh! Where I put my gun at? Let's go.
Get out of there!
Ooh! Ooh!
Let's take them out.
Oh shoot! Bro, come on, dog.
We need you, remember? Aloy, you need this. Let's dance. Can't beat hop around for. Give me your best. That's sweet spot.
What the heck? Bro. Yes. Oh my goodness. That was good enough though. How? Bro, I know y'all see this.
You want a taste of this?
Let's go. Let's go. That's what I thought. That's what I freaking thought. Let me
Aloy,
see where's my time at.
she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
Bruh, that is crazy.
If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Alright, let's see what this weapon was.
No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a very weird place to be.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
This is kind of freaky.
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up.
Yeah, this is a
So,
whole sci-fi. This game has completely transformed from what the first one was.
Information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they
Okay,
want
make
to
that
claim
her.
Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
Wait, how did
Can they
they?
still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does
Oh.
that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface. All so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why?
Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that?
Apparently they do.
Without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
Which explains the signal was what Aloy initially saw at the end of 1 or something like that, or at the beginning of this game.
You know about the extinction signal. It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth.
Of course they were.
Almost every major resource, every industry.
Of course.
Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber above the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
This is getting interesting.
You said was this archive you mentioned part of that?
Only the parts I was
This is
permitted to
getting
access.
real interesting.
Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Farrow purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy. So it still exists.
Mm.
And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating.
How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. Then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
Okay.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was
Yeah,
time
let's
to
make
use the
sure
Zenith's
she's not about to
transmitter
turn on
send Eleuthia
us.
back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eleuthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
Alright, well,
Alright,
let her
I think
chill.
that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...?
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location. Of course not.
I don't
Bro.
even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now.
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us.
Bro, calm
Gaia's
down.
using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, they're gonna die.
Hey, calm down.
Right, calm down.
You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
Instead of having a nervous breakdown, help
And
out.
given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry. Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia.
I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that
She's
bad.
a basket
I think she
case.
regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
This dude, bro, trying to come in with his cake. All right, Gaia, let's figure this out.
Welcome back.
Gaia, what is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this...
Aloy, I have compiled the information about the parametric situational climate observation placement system, or Cyclops for short, for your per usual. The regional control center was intended to oversee terraforming operations in the area. Cyclops was included as a failsafe. It consists of a network of 10 drones designated to automatically deploy in the event of biosphere degradation. The drones would then disperse to various locations in the region where they would capture footage of the surrounding environment to display. Control room, it appears that some drones did deploy successfully in comparing the facility's logs to the data from your focus. See. Oh, so I think these the drones that I've been seeing all around, that I've been trying to collect.
Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere
I think I've seen
conditions.
those drones around.
I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them and restore the display.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core.
Bruh.
Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands.
Well, that
Whoever
was
designed
pointless.
this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Sounds like
Silas.
Silas.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
Look, let's go
He's
find
not
him,
gonna
bro.
cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time.
Yup.
Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still
Dude,
have
I
two
got
more
like
sub-functions
15
to get to.
points I need to spend.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
Bruh.
It makes you want to punch something.
This dude.
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing, it's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about two trees coming from one seed.
That
seemed to
is
help.
actually kind of close.
So, training with Zoe, huh?
Yes, training. Mostly.
Mostly.
Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course.
I bet.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
We saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still,
Yeah, they're just some
tribes
liars.
settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Wow. Walk straight through that
rough.
object, though.
You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen.
Bro, if you don't get out of
Instead, I
here.
found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else. I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second, I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I bet.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready.
Still more?
How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
Come on.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
That sounds so lame.
I see everyone settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Erend to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place.
What you know about livening up a place?
I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
No. Why do you keep having me talk to Varl?
Aloy.
Hey, thought I'd check in on how you're doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh? Varl said she
You ain't
may be
never
able to help
lied.
us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
Wow. I might be telling her I'm about to head out, cause bruh, I know these all four of these, no, 5 of these, gotta have at least like 6 different answers.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes. The Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids. But Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mads.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. You've spoken
Bruh, I
with
knew this
Kotallo?
song was gonna have like 2
A few
layers.
words. Tanakh don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
Bruh.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. past, but
This game is fire, but the dialogue sometimes can be
not that I claim to understand.
just wearing on you.
You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
Oh, if you are speaking a
I just
different
hope she doesn't
language,
plan on
yeah,
staying
I
burrowed
don't
down there
understand
like
what
that.
you're saying.
She looks like she's
Sorry
barely seen
about
the light of
that.
day as it is.
What are you
Let's
up
talk
to?
about this training.
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the old ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear.
Okay.
I see you.
Bruh.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming
system.
Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much.
What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again.
Bro, this is crazy.
Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zenith?
She did. Though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here. It is humbling, to say the least. And heartbreaking that such life should be bent.
Nope, we gonna keep going. Oh, cool. That was not long at all. Bro.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat.
Oh,
This
that was the
custom
dude we
was
met.
abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I believe I've met them already.
I'm assuming if you're asking if this on PS5, yes, this is it. This is on
I'm
PS5.
meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
Facts.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the...
Bro, why is there one more?
Couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought
What about these
going
red
back.
rays?
But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made
Yeah, she sounds traumatized.
to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle.
Nice.
We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
Bro, oh my
You said you
gosh,
were
there's
at
so
Barren
much
Lights when the
dialogue in
Tenakth
this
defeated the
game.
Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans. What happened next was... when all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench our enemies defeated. I went back to play. It didn't feel like I'd...
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter.
All right.
You said you wanted to...
I think they once again provide plain song with grain. Gaia gave me a set of... if we deliver it to...
That's great.
It may be. Unless the Gaia showed we need machines similar.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair...
Yes. Gaia helped me locate...
So, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well,
we'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy.
Yeah, we'll do.
I need to get going.
May the land bloom in your step.
Yeah, I had to skip that. Like that was listening to all that was not gonna work for me. How long have I been doing this? All right, so I think this is a good place to stop right here because I've been streaming for an hour. I think it's a good place to stop. If you guys like what you've seen here, please hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell for all notifications that will be on this channel, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.